You have to see the highlights from this video. This is so bad for Erika Kirk, and there are tweets and text messages that expose a 25-year-old Erika Kirk having an inappropriate relationship with a 15-year-old girl that was quite sexual, verbally at least.
This photo. This is Cabot Phillips proudly displaying to the world that he had tattooed the word pizza on the inside of his lip. And as we all know, pizza is a code word used by monsters when trying to subtly communicate about their predilections.
And that is absolutely bizarre, and it's such an obvious signal to not only tattoo pizza on the inside of your lip and then post it on social media. It's like almost 100% that is the signal he's sending, and it gets worse.
And deviant behavior, so to speak. And we all know that Cabot and Erika Kirk dated, and we all know that Erika ran a children's charity in Romania that has some very, 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 very dark accusations made against it. Well, there's something else that some people noticed. Erika. On September 30th, 2013, Erika posted this photo to her Instagram of herself eating pizza. And it's notable because it's the only photo of her on her entire Instagram page where she is eating food. I mean, she always reminds us of how much she loves In-N-Out Burger.
I want to enjoy eating my In-N-Out Burger. You really think I'm going to be on an Egyptian plane while I am wanting to be with my In-N-Out Burger?
Uncovering just some weird shit about this woman. Back in 2013, Erika was 25 years old and she was in a relationship with a basketball player named Joshua Harrelson. So at the time, he was living in Michigan and Erika moved out there to be with him. On the evening of September 15th, 2013, Joshua Harrelson and Erika met a 15-year-old girl named Jillian Falcon. And I know this because Jillian tweeted about it. At 3:53 p.m., Jillian tweeted that she was out for sushi with her friend, and 2 hours later she tweeted, "Just met Miss Arizona and Josh Harrelson, hard-eyed."
And I'm kind of curious, how did the interaction start up? You know, I feel like Erika maybe preyed on these people. Like Erika sees young girls that maybe she thought were pretty, and Erika probably confronted them. And it appears, we're going to find out later, that it seems as if Erika was like her pageant coach. So perhaps there is something money-wise she gets out of this whole recruitment idea. But then there's also maybe a dark side to pageantry.
Or I shared, as I mentioned in the intro, on September 30th, 2013, Erika posted this picture posing with pizza, and just over a week later, on October 9th, 2013, Jillian tweets, quote, "Next to Miss Arizona at Bar Louie." Jillian then tweeted this, "At Erika Fronsby, at Cheyenne Chand. Aw, you're so sweet." Cheyenne is Jillian's friend. I believe they were classmates at the time, so they're the same age, just in case you're wondering. Now, 2 days later, Jillian tweeted, "At Erika Fronsby, dying because you're so pretty." Erika replied, but then deleted the tweet, and Jillian replied, "At Erika Fronsby, we miss you too." On October 26th,
That girl needs to clean her room.
2013, Jillian tweeted, "At Erika Fronsby, how you enjoying the Michigan weather?" Erika replied, however, the reply is not visible because the account is now private. And Jillian replied, "At Erika Fronsby, ah, lucky you. Enjoy it while." On November 7th, 2013, Erika tweeted something that I can't see.
Was that ever a normal thing to say? I've never heard that. Like, enjoy it while. Was that ever shorthand? Like, popular shorthand?
Because her account is private, but Jillian replied saying, "At Erika Fronsby, I fell in love with the world in you." She also tweeted, "Don't care if it's Wednesday or not. She'll always be my woman crush. Can I
want to say with the previous tweet there, they're in quotations. There's going to be another one of these coming up. They used to have the quote retweets. I don't know if they have that anymore. But yeah, you could retweet, or you could quote retweet, and usually if you quote retweeted, then it would be in quotes, and then you'd say something after, but you didn't always have to say something after, which was a little weird. Why you would just quote retweet and then not say anything more is very similar. Or like, why wouldn't you just retweet? You should probably just retweet, but I guess it makes it more of like you're saying it. But she's not exactly saying that to her, about her or anything. She's just retweeting what she said, really.
be you at Erika Fronsby? At the time, she crossed boundaries with her quite a few times, which you will see later in the video. On November 18th, 2013, Jillian tweeted, Still waiting for that lunch date, kissing face emoji, at Erika Fronsby. There was a reply on this tweet that was deleted. Then Jillian says, at Cheyenne Chand, at Erika Fronsby, that's perfect. On November 20th, 2013, Jillian tweeted, why am I just finding out it's your birthday? I hope you had a great one at Erika Fronsby. Erika responded to this tweet, however, we can't see the response. Then Jillian tweeted, at Erika Fronsby, that's great, kissy face emoji. On December 18th, 2013, Jillian tweeted, I want to just curl up in a ball and cry because of how perfect at Erika Fronsby is, heart eyes emoji. Erika's response is private, and then Jillian responds, you too, love.
Okay, so I want to say that I don't really think that all this stuff is that weird or alarming in the situation that they already put themselves in. The whole communication, saying like, oh, we'll do a lunch date sometime. Talk like this girl like obsessing over the way Erika looks, all this stuff. That's a bit normal. So don't worry, that's not really the bombshell. It does get kind of bad though.
On January 6th, Erika made a post that is currently private, and Jillian responded, at Erika Fronsby, gorgeous love, heart eyes emoji, kissy face emoji. On January 22nd, 2014, Jillian tweeted a bunch of messages that I believe were her gushing over Erika. Then at 10:30 p.m., so pretty late at night, she tweets, at Erika Fronsby is the best. The next morning, she tweets, at Erika Fronsby, one day I am going to wake up, roll over on my side, and kiss the love of my life. Good morning. Now, I know
that's the other one I'm talking about. She's not tweeting that about or to her. It's a quote. It's a retweet.
They were also having text message conversations and phone calls. Plus, Erika's tweets are private, so we can't see them. So we're not getting the entire picture. So just keep that in mind. On February 13th, 2014, Jillian replied to one of Erika's tweets by saying, at Erika Fronsby, gorgeous as always. A few hours later, she then tweeted, why did at Erika Fronsby just send me this? Laughing emojis. And there is a photo which says, this Valentine.
Okay, yeah, this one is bad. It does get worse. This isn't the worst. But, yeah. The girl's 15. Erika's 25. This Valentine's Day, I'm going to touch your butt. Not cool. I know, but it's just a really weird joke.
So Erika says, let me call you. Hold on, sweetheart. Give me a sex. Wow. And then Jillian says, okay, and puts laughing emojis. Erika then says, sex too, but not from you, lol. Holy shit, laughing emoji. You always make me laugh. I don't bat for the other team just yet.
That is what I think is the worst one. So much to this. There's the obvious. Let me just say I guess the obvious worst thing for me is, but there is more even to look into this further, I do believe. But the last part, I don't bat for the other team just yet. That indicates that the only reason that they can't have sex is because Erika isn't interested in women. But then she says just yet, as if that might change. But the worst, which leads her on. But the worst part about that to me is that shouldn't be the only reason, or even really the main reason, that Erika couldn't have sex with this girl. It's because the girl is 15. That should be the biggest reason. The girl's 15. Erika shouldn't have sex with children. And so that's pretty bad. But then also, for her to have even, the way she said, give me a sex, I don't believe that was a mistake. I think that was an intentional way to bring this kind of stuff up. And then also, why would she say sex too, but not from you? She could have just said sec, lol. That would be the normal thing. But she couldn't let it go. She couldn't let it go that easy. She knows the other girl is not going to push because it's a 15-year-old girl. So she says sex too, but not from you. We have to open the door to talk about sex. It's so important to be talking about sex.
And this conversation is happening at night, 8:50 p.m. What the are you doing texting this girl so late at night
That's not that weird.
With all of this fucking sexual innuendo? What the is wrong with you? Mind you, this was after Erika had won Miss Arizona. She is running businesses. She has the Romanian Angels charity and other charities, working for all of these different organizations, companies. She even had a boyfriend, okay? Her life should be too busy to be over here entertaining 15-year-old girls. How on earth did she even have the time, let alone the interest, to be carrying on this so-called friendship with this 15-year-old girl? But there's more. It gets worse. On March 13th, 2014, Jillian shared another screenshot of her text messages with Erika. Erika says, I forgot to tell you, hydrate tonight. No alcohol, and don't eat a lot of salty foods. You don't want to look bloated. Jillian then responds, thank you. Erika says, no alcohol. Really, Erika? Age recognition, you twat waffle. Apparently, I haven't had my coffee yet. What the hell, Erika? Laughing emoji. Well,
okay, I'll make a couple points here, kind of in defense of this whole thing, but just to be fair, the relationship, the interest, and the time, well, the interest, she appears, this is going to come up here in a second, that she is maybe like her pageant coach, and if there's something to get out of that, and it's kind of like maybe a business sort of thing she might be wanting to get into, or even just whatever, she's Miss Arizona, there's probably something out of, raising up on the next pageant girl, maybe is what she had in mind, is what it appears, because she starts giving her advice on, I don't know, her pageant or modeling or something, yeah, so you'd work in the time if you wanted to. You could find the time if you needed it, and then the interest would be that. Now I do think that Erika had darker intentions, but I'm just saying, even with like a person, if the person had good intentions, they would carry on this kind of friendship with. But the way Erika does it becomes inappropriate. And in this one, I don't think it's really. Nissy makes a big deal here about the alcohol because the girl's 15, but a lot of 15 and like when you're 16, you're definitely most kids were drinking. At least when I was in high school, most 16-year-olds were drinking. At 17, it's like definitely, and at 15, a lot of people had, not everybody maybe, but a lot of people didn't do it. They didn't do it like every weekend, but here and there or something. You started to experiment. So I don't think that's that bad, but calling herself twat waffle is, again, she just, and also like, even just to say the whole no alcohol, really, Erika, age recognition, like, I just feel like all of this is just extra. It's just so much extra. She's trying to push, for this, and then on that bite and that note, and it does get kind of annoying.
14, Jillian tweeted, I just want to be somebody's woman crush Wednesday. Is that too much to ask? That evening, she then tweets, thank you at Erika Fransby for making my whole week, and she shares this photo, and the photo is of a gnome, and it says, I want to be inside your lady garden. Gnome saying, on Twitter as I am making this video. All of this that I'm sharing with you is publicly available information, just in case you're wondering. Now, on April 3rd, 2014, Jillian tweeted this picture and said, I miss this goon. A few minutes later, she tweeted, did Erika just text me hashtag no new friends? Oh my fucking God, I can't. So the assumption...
Okay, controlling is a red flag, and that's also a very common thing that is going to happen when things are going to go bad in a relationship. And this is that's super controlling. Like, that is insanely controlling. No new friends, what the fuck?
Is that Erika was being territorial over Jillian hanging out with her male friend. A few days later, on April 5th, 2014, Jillian posted this tweet, getting this in the mail from Erika Fransby. And in the photo is a red box of chocolate-covered strawberries and other chocolate desserts. Now, this gift, in my opinion, is something that...
So now we're, like she said, a few days later, this is the buying her affection, buying her friendship. I just told her she can't be friends with anybody else. Now I'll get her this gift, and now she has to be friends with she'll
you
obey
would
me.
expect. Sweet 16, beautiful girl. Keep strong in faith and know that you're loved. But most of all, never forget that you are perfect and amazing just the way you are. I am so proud of you. Today is the first day of another 365-day journey around the sun. Enjoy the trip, boo. Love you, E. June 7th, 2014, Jillian shared this tweet. This has to be the most heartfelt compliment I've ever gotten. And she attached a screenshot of her conversation with Erika. So Jillian says, thank you. Erika says, you have the most stunning features. Jillian says, best compliment.
Well, this is pretty bad. You can read it for yourself, I'm sure. It says you have the most stunning features, your eyes, your lips, your skin. You're absolutely beautiful. That's what Erika says. Yeah, that is beyond just being supportive.
There are dozens more tweets of them calling each other the best. You're so beautiful. You're stunning. I love you more, blah, blah, blah. Things of that nature. Erika was also following Jillian on Instagram and liking and commenting on her posts there. In February of 2014, Jillian went on a family trip to Puerto Rico and Erika was liking and commenting on her Instagram posts. So Jillian posted this photo of the beach and Erika says, unreal gorgeous. And then Jillian responds, this is by far my favorite picture I took. My mom wants to get it blown up at Erika Fransvi. Erika responds, I could see why, boo. Jillian responds, so perfect at Erika Fransvi. Erika then responds, ... yes, I know you are. Like here's a photo that Jillian took feeding a duck and it's a cute picture. The duck is adorable. It's innocent. It's kind of funny. And Erika liked the photo, but she didn't comment. Here is a photo of Jillian's face and then she comments calling her stunning. Majority of their interactions had something to do with each other's physical appearance. If a 25-year-old man...
The ... I know you are, that's so awkward. And first of all, the whole thing's too much. This is way, way beyond just being supportive in as a coach or a pageant, anything. And to be even looking at her social is fucking weird and liking it and stuff. But then like the ... I know you are, whenever it was like gorgeous or whatever, beautiful or whatever, and it was obviously talking about the scenery, which is what the picture was of, it was too much. It was cringe. That's just so cringe. I mean, that would be cringe if a guy said that to a girl in an appropriate age thing, both the same age. Man, that is so creepy for her to say that. It just makes no sense. It's weird. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Again, shout out to Nissy for all the investigative research she's doing. Link the full video in my description, as I always will. Other than that, like I say, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll catch you all in the next one.